go, eh?
Seems like it. So this is Group B. This is our second of 4 rounds today. Top 7 stay alive and move forward. Seeding on the line. Bottom will be eliminated. Right now we are looking at the BSJ cam, and we will continue to switch around. We got Crane 333, Mike Udall, Annihilate, Cap Tank, that is Capitalist or Dota Capitalist, BSJ, Super JJ, Language Hacker, and then Brain TM down there at the bottom are Rook 4.
Cap looking to tank some ranks, dude. He's ready to go. Cap's here to shut up the haters. You know, him and Annihilate are Dota bros. Gonna send these guys packing who have just come to play some auto chess.
Is the king rank new? Did they just add?
I think they made it so that it's based off your Steam profile, if I'm not mistaken. I think if your set is male, you get king, and if you just have nothing, you're queen, or if you're female, you're queen.
Oh.
I think there was something. There's some way that people did it.
Did you guys see BSJ's face just now when he saw the triple Beastmaster? He was like, "Holy shit!" And Juggernaut actually. He needs to like 3 rounds. This is like the worst thing because he wants the like Jug plus Beast would be really good.
Yeah, this is tough. What do you do here actually? Shit.
He does the Beastmaster is obviously the.
I guess they are worse though. It got nerfed pretty hard.
Did it get that nerfed? Or it got like
King is just lower than Queen actually.
Is it?
I don't know. Apparently, I thought someone told me that it was the same. Maybe I shouldn't listen to chat. So now you have to unlock though. Unfortunately, like you don't have a choice. You can't. Yeah.
It's kind of interesting because he only has 1 unit on the board. Is there a chance that he dies to creeps? Probably not, right? Because Beast is so good.
I don't know. He should be fine.
It'll like one-shot range creeps. It'll be fine. Probably.
It should be. I'm not positive. We're gonna see in a moment.
It's kind of ballsy of BSJ to be using cheats in a stream tournament though.
He's really good.
There's fucking 6 someone needs. He's like, fuck, I can't lose this. Oh my god.
That was sick.
And it jumped to the range creeps. That was so funny. Oh my god. Wild Axe is such a fun skill. I love that it functions like.
All right, so we're going to go back in time here, folks. Remember, we're toggling between streams and what we've got in the Dota client.
Look how giddy he is, though. Like, just his face during all this happening. Like, BSJ never gets any items. Now he's got the maddest streamer look ever. I think he is also on his Smurf, then it looks like, if he's not his queen, so that makes sense.
Trying to protect his like, leaderboard top 10 MMR. What is that? Oh, okay. I got very confused by the demon tail. I thought it was like a tongue.
Oh, that's the imp. That's
yeah. It's like
it's the best one.
Is it?
So you think it's bad because sorry, you weren't in the live game yet. I just switched it. You think it's bad when you get it because it's like the lowest rank, but then you watch him run in circles and you realize that imp is actually the truth.
I'm not sure. I mean, it's fun to go back. Great. It's fun to go back to like the old school couriers sometimes, but most people just don't care. There's so many good couriers on the market though. One of my favorite things to do when I want to waste money is I just go check out like the list of all the couriers in the game, and you can just find so many cool ones that you didn't know existed. There's like this turtle courier that was from Korea. That one's awesome.
Oh yeah, that's the one
like
that's
18 styles.
EG use all the time because Fly uses it, I think.
Oh
yeah, I think he started using it finally. That one's fucking adorable. It's like the cutest
really cute.
turtle. And you can just buy all the I think when I bought it like 2 or 3 years ago, it was like $5 a courier, and you can just buy whichever style upgrades you want. It's sick. But then I play auto chess, and now like it influences my view of like cosmetics and couriers and stuff too. So like it's like I see levels like when I was casting Dota, people were using the same fucking cosmetics as level 2 puck, and it just throws me off because I just think auto chess when I see it.
Yeah, that's happening to me too whenever I'm casting.
I kind of wish that they would reissue some of those old Nexon items from the Korea Dota days. Some of them were pretty sick.
Yeah,
that's where that
what's
really
Brain
epic
TM
dazzle
going
staff
here?
came from.
He's got the level 2 Tusk rocking. He's got quite the amalgamation here. He's got his Timber and his Tinker. Is he in trouble here?
What's your
guys' BSJ? Oh god, that punch!
We're watching Brain TM right now.
I like Tinker. He's one of my favorite shitty units.
Really? I hate him.
The missiles are so
trash.
Good. That's another unit where if you get like a Void Stone on them, they're actually really good.
That's true.
It's worse now. I think it got nerfed to so it's worse level 1, but level 2 I think it's about the same, if not better.
Do you guys feel like the items are like a little bit too random in this game? I don't know how I would change it, but some of me wishes that there was a way to, I don't know, have some sort of control over. It just feels so completely random. Where some games I get upgrades, and other games I just have these, 3 blight stones and a couple of rings of regen or something.
It also might be because it's possible that you're just losing the neutral levels some games too. Like I don't notice that always. I don't like track that perfectly
for sure.
Because like later on you'll be like, man, I've got no items, but it just could have been because like you were ecoing essentially because you had bad.
I mean, I've completed items as well. My point is just that it feels like one of the most random parts of the game. I get that RNG is a factor, but like we were talking about, if you get Assault Karas, that's just like a dumb game changer, and you can't really plan for it at all, aside from just killing neutrals and praying.
I wish that if you clicked on the neutrals, it showed you what items they were holding. I think that would be a nice change. You know what I mean? Like if that was possible, like if they could spawn with the item they were going to drop, so then you'd have a better idea of when you screwed up and missed an item.
That'd be something.
I don't want to increase suicide rates in the world trend.
Yeah, but that's what makes this game so good, dude.
All right, so we're going to switch to the capitalist stream here in a moment as we watch Crane from the past take a victory. Let's see what Cap's up to.
All I'm saying is Tinker has 10 armor, okay? That shit's good.
That's fair point. Fair point. And if you get the Goblin bonus and he's just unkillable?
More or less. The missiles are very dodgeable and stuff, but I like them. Cap all about the gobs here.
Mm-hmm.
He's also trying to finish a Beastmaster.
I've already tanked so much damage.
Unfortunately, you guys probably noticed Beastmaster did get a nerf. He lost his base attack time, so basically he just gets his first axes a little bit later, unless you give him items or something.
It's also impactful because the axes increase your damage. So if you attack slower, it's also a damage decrease.
Yeah, and the orcs lost some of their HP too, so he's definitely not the end all be all. He used to be the unit, I would say. He's probably the best unit in the game per like, how much he costs, what stage of the game you get him, and for how long you keep him on your board. You could basically keep a level 2 Beastmaster the entire game.
Mm-hmm. I was a little surprised that they buffed Witch Doctor. He gets an extra bounce now on his paralyzing cast.
Shit! Cap already hit goblins and he just got his alchemist. Cap's back.
Oh shit, dude. This is the new alchemist, remember.
I think that's good here.
I think so too.
Maybe they had to buff the bounces because of that. Does that bug still happen where it bounces to your backline?
I believe it was supposedly fixed and then it was still happening. So I don't know if they gave it a second fix or not.
I think it's fine though, personally, to increase the bounce count at the first level because it only bounces like twice at level 2 or something. So it had like, it basically would hit 3 units. Now it hits 4. I think it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty tilting when your Lich Chain Frost would hit into their bench. Not, or well, I guess if you're like attacking them or whatever. Not too great. It was nice when it was your units that were having it bounce away, but
it was also only on offense. Was the other thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, I feel kind of lucky then. I feel like I've run Lich quite a few times and I've never hit that bug. I've never had it jump into the enemy bench.
It's only
you'd have to
look at their board.
Right? Yeah. You only really notice it in a 1v1 when you're seeing like how your units are doing, and then you watch your guy spell miss, and you're just like, "Fuck."
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah.
That ult didn't do shit, by the way. If you guys didn't notice, it didn't look good at all.
It's not carrying super hard.
Let's see how he does in this next round.
He's not a mech. He's a goblin warlock, so he's applying goblin to someone, but not himself. He needs it on himself, basically.
Dude, the alchemist dies. Like he didn't do anything.
Yep. He gets
literally doing nothing.
And a little health regen.
See, that was where before, at least if your alchemist dies, like you put him in the front line, you get the acid spray down, you still feel good about it because it's buffing up the damage of everyone else and still doing damage.
Yeah, like alchemists routinely they would never bottom DPS on me unless they didn't get acid spray off.
Yeah.
But if they got it off, it's like they're always like mid tier. And I know that they accelerated all my team's damage by a lot.
Not gonna lie, guys, this is pretty enjoyable watching all these. I'm having a pretty good time.
I see the appeal. It's more fun watching other people suffer the fate of bad RNG than suffering it myself. I'm 100% with you there.
I'd say it's also very fun to play. I definitely enjoy auto chess.
Me too.
It's a good time.
It is strange how there's been so many other custom games, and this is the first one that I've really enjoyed playing. Like, I've had a day where I wake up and think, man, I want to try this mixture of, this comp and auto chess. I never had that feeling with Overthrow, for example. I played it a few times.
True.
Cool game, good warm-up game, but I don't fiend Overthrow.
No teammates, dude. That's that's the life.
I kind of feel that way. I felt that way in Artifact a little bit when I first started playing. I don't know if I should bring that up on stream or not. But like when you like kind of like the game design and how it works out, it's definitely fun to explore there.
Yeah.
What language hacker is he streaming?
Let's take a look. Give me a moment here.
Because he's rocking that 100% win rate. Got a win streak going, obviously, if that's the case. It looks like he started with I don't know, nothing too crazy. Just got a really early SF, which is pretty damn strong for sure. Kind of getting carried by that damage, and then he has the front line of a Timber and a Clock.
Oh, something else I hope they change about auto chess? I hope that if you have a Demon Hunter, that it only disables like one Demon's bonus or something. Because if you ever go double Demon Hunter yourself, if you go like AM plus Terrorblade, and one other guy has like one Anti-Mage, and you're going like 5 demons, you lose all of your demon bonus. It's fucking stupid, in my opinion.
Yeah, that is pretty stupid, actually. That is true.
It like you counter by your own counter. It's like, oh, I'm supposed to shut down demons, but then like you're just hard countered by one unit. So.
All right, so I don't have a bottom overlay for this, unfortunately. So sorry, boys and girls, but this is Language Hacker. He was previously at 100%, and actually just lost this one, but we'll stay here for a moment.
Oh, snap. There he goes. Okay, that's what I was wondering. So who beat him? Brain TM took him down, but BSJ has a streak going, as he just took down Super JJ as well. So BSJ is now going to be your leader then with if he can keep his streak alive. BSJ proving himself to be the king, as we all know.
Definitely a lot to prove for him here.
Don't forget, guys, whoever gets bottom of the match just gets eliminated from the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So get your flames ready. Type them in Twitch chat, but don't press enter yet.
Oh, you're being flamed, apparently. Apparently, you do keep your bonus if it's just the 1 a.m.
Oh.
So there you go.
What do you mean?
So, like, you know how you were saying if they, like, let's say you have TB and AM and 5 demons. If they have 1 AM, you're still protected because of your AM and your TB. They'll all keep their damage bonus. According to chat.
Oh, okay, that makes sense, I guess. The wording... I guess I didn't realize it was defensive as well as offensive.
Yeah, it's not very clear.
Could be close. And the clockwork is too strong. This is a pretty close one.
What about economy-wise? I mean, he's got 40 gold as well, so he's looking pretty damn good. Oh, there goes BSJ, though. Oh, Brain took him down, too, so Brain busting 2 streaks now.
Deserves to be top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, Brain's slaying it.
Deserved for the rook piece. You get it? It's like a tower.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
You nailed it, dude. You got him.
You don't get anything for shutting down streaks, do you?
For shutting it? No, you don't.
Like extra gold if you stop somebody's streak, kind of like in Dota, like you shut down a 10x streak.
No, you don't get anything but the satisfaction of knowing that you just murdered their growth. Which is, I mean, that's enough, really. I'm sure all Dota players are a little bit sadistic, so it's fine. I don't know if you should, though. It would be kind of RNG. Like, I don't know. Like, what if, like, 2 of you upgrade? I mean, the whole game's kind of RNG, of course. But I think I'll just pass.
Yeah, I hear you.
So, do you get how does like determining who you play against every round work? Is that fully random, or is it based on like?
It used to be true random, and then they made it so that you're less likely to play the person you played the round before. So you're not supposed to hit the same people too many times in a row. It's still possible.
So they added
and obviously
like
there's some games where you get really screwed by that, but
yeah. So they added the pseudo-random distribution to it. It's the same mechanic on like axe spin, so you don't get like spin, 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 spin. There's a you know, it's sort of normalized in the long run.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Okay.
That's cool. That's much
So
better.
there's definitely times where I just don't play against the top guy for a long time, and it must have just been like outlier of RNG
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
until he shows up and crushes you, and then you're like, oh shit.
Cap is holding steady here. He's got a level 2 Clockwork, level 2 Beastmaster.
He's close to Warlock bonus too, because he has SF and the Alchemist.
It's pretty nice. I Annihilate in a lot of trouble. I might try to pop onto that stream, see what's going on over there.
Our Dota boy. Oh yeah, he is down there. I saw Super JJ playing earlier, and he was doing quite a bit of like eco, as he would call it, you know, some CSGO strats where he's basically like tanks a lot of damage early, trying to build up his interest. So it kind of looks like that's why he's down so far. I wouldn't be surprised to see him making a run a little bit later.
Okay, looks like I Annihilate might not be streaming, so I take that back.
Well, that's what you get. I think Super JJ is, if you want to hop over to him.
Let's see here. We're going to hop over to the Crane stream here in just a moment.
All right.
Cap's bench is so fat.
Bench so fat. He's hoarding, is he? Oh, damn, he's kind of hoarding, isn't it?
I mean, it kind of makes sense. He's trying to get level 2 Clockwork. He's trying to prep for like a bounty hunter. He's obviously going goblins, right?
Yeah.
That's so rough when you don't have the level 2 Alch, though. Thankfully, SF can carry a lot of stuff at this point in the game. And his Beastmaster, too, you can see, is cleaning up in a lot of these as well. Helping to reduce the damage he takes, even if he doesn't end up winning. But so this is the Crane then we're on now?
Yeah, we are on Crane 333 at the moment. Our Queen player. Looks like he's running...
Middle of the pack at the moment.
Yep, got some
what's his
mage
economy
action.
looking like? Oh, he's got 52 gold. Okay.
The resolution is off. I can't see his mana.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing, but you can see it at the top, so it's okay.
It's one of these 720p streamers. I have to kind of fool around with it. And there we go.
How dare he stream in 720p in 2019?
I know, right?
I actually just recently got mine upgraded, and I was like, oh, I literally just had to increase my... I was like wondering why everything was going so wrong, and it was just my bit rate because I had a wrong profile on. It's pretty funny.
Dude, we streamed at 900p for a long time. That was the value play for a lot of years, where it really felt a lot better than 720, but your computer still could handle it.
Yeah.
But that's a relic of the past, I think. Does anybody stream in 4K? Can you even do that on Twitch?
I don't know. I don't think there's anyone that does. I feel like if there was...
Excessively stupid, but possible.
Yeah, I doubt anybody messes with that. All I hear about 4K is like top of the line video cards and like watching football on Sundays or something on like nice new TVs.
Yo, but sports are pretty awesome. Sports in high def. That was a whole new world, dude. I mean, auto chess clearly needs 4K with the pace that we're moving here.
All right, checking out Language Hacker back in time at the moment.
Is he still number 2 on the leaderboard?
I believe so, and then we are going to switch to Brain TM, who was number 1.
Yeah, he is quite the strat going too. When I'm looking at him, like he's got a couple elements like the tiny and the morph thing. I'm curious if he's still going to have them in the future when we get there.
Can be kind of a tight battle here. Shadow Fiend pops off in the back. I think he's got it. Yes, indeed. All right, back over to Brain TM, back in real time. And she is still leading, 97%. See if we can get some sounds here.
So yeah, he still has the morph and the tiny.
Slark dodged the boat.
And he's also rocking a Tinker at round, what are we at, 18 now?
Yep, round 18.
You switch targets like a dummy.
Oh no, is this his big streak? Is this streak Dunzo?
Chatty didn't well
Oh,
Looks
that
like
Froggy's about to shrink. Goodbye, Froggy.
He's so fat though.
The frog, no. Eh.
There's just no way he beats double elemental like that as a melee hero.
Oh, there's Cap's Goblin. His
action.
Alchemist sitting on his board. Cap very disappointed.
Dude, Cap's hanging in there, though. I Annihilate, it's only a bishop, too, but kind of underperforming a little here.
Maybe he's holding out. He does have a lot of gold 2 minutes ago, so he just might not have, like, you know, he obviously he's taken quite a bit of damage, but even 2 minutes ago he was at 13%, so since then he's certainly spent.
Yeah, good point.
I think Crystal Maid is becoming one of my liked heroes. I used to think she was like super garbage, but if you have the right units, just like 3 mages and like everybody's very spell focused, like Juggernaut front line, stuff like that, it's really nice.
Brain just lost to Language Hacker. The streak is definitely down.
BSJ's back on a streak now too.
See if there's going to be a rebound.
Yeah, I think Crystal Maiden is someone who I definitely like. I don't know. She's just rough. You're right. It just kind of depends, right? Like, you have a Razor, for example, and CM just feels incredible. You know, any of those units that if they can just try and if you've like double AOE, so you have like Razor and SF, and you can clean out a couple of their weaker units right at the start of the fight, it does so much for you.
Slark is a hero I really haven't played around with that much. I feel like when I'm always looking for like Medusa Slardar is kind of my dream combo of that. I don't play Assassins as much, but I've heard a lot of talk about the Slark.
I have not even seen Pounce yet. I've seen no one pick it up.
Well, right now, Brain is running a Slark.
Let's just hold steady until we see him pounce one.
I'm ready. I'm
Does
so
it
ready
do damage? Because it doesn't do damage in Dota.
So he just jumps across the map like that.
Yeah, that's a good question. Does it hurt anyone?
But he already jumps across the map at the start.
Yeah, isn't that what assassins do?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, you're confused, I think.
No,
Just
you're
keep-
right.
keep an eye on
Assassins
him
do just fly.
when his mana gets full.
So he must just leap onto them and latch them.
No, it does
just-
damage. It says on the spell it does 200 damage at level 1.
Yeah, so it just
Okay.
latches them then.
And it
Oh,
disarms.
why? Okay, all right, there we go.
There it is.
So they basically just completely changed how the fucking skill works.
Yeah, so it's pseudo pounce. It does legit
Latch
damage
and
and disarm. No tether mechanic. Doesn't seem
Damn.
like.
That could actually be really good for like a Luna or something in the back line.
That's true.
How long's the disarm? Where is this guy? I can't click
357.
Okay, that's great.
5-second disarm at level 2. All right.
That's pretty decent.
I mean that's kind of like your Dooms though, and even your Laguna Blades, where it's like if it hits the right hero, it's incredible, but if it hits the wrong hero, you're gonna be very sad.
It's true.
I think generally the units are pretty good at targeting decent people.
It could be a lot worse. I've definitely had that feeling. I run Doom a fair amount, and I'm often pretty satisfied with who he chooses.
You know, and even if it's the wrong
Wow.
person, he still does a lot of damage.
Cap took him down again, eh? Cap's in this, guys. Cap's repping hard.
Yeah, I think we might switch over to the Cap stream. We're going to go back in time here. So our in-game view on Michael Dual. This is participant I'm not super familiar with, but looks like he's got a pretty good lineup here, running a Necro and a Lone Druid in the back line.
I believe he's a 6K Dota player, if I heard correctly, who also streams some auto chess.
Okay.
Excuse me?
Trying to protect his druid.
Man, Cap just wrecked those Hellbears, though. I mean, they got destroyed.
All right, we're going to jump back into the present with a little capitalist Dota.
Our boy, our coworker here. So is anyone going out before Cap?
It looks like it.
It
Annihilate's
seemed like
really
I Annihilate, but he's really been hanging on. He was at 13 or 12 forever. Now he's only at 11. Cap just got rolled by Crane, though.
Holy shit.
So he's about to take magic damage, and he's all like, he's basically what, regen, armor, and that's it. Regen and armor. He's just gonna get magic nuke.
Ah,
It's like
okay.
the goblin counter.
So apparently, Michael Dual, former Heroes of the Storm pro.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And then he just went back to streaming Dota, too.
Well, I mean, got to do something.
Yeah.
That's 6 mages, by the way. That's why he lost so bad there.
Ah,
That's
okay.
definitely a hard counter to Cap's lineup. This is like one of those times. Do you ever have it like where one guy's lineup just wrecks yours completely because they're hard counters,
Yes.
and then he
Yeah.
just dies at some point and he's gone? You're like, thank God, dude.
That
I
is the
wasn't gonna be
best
able to
feeling.
pivot. Wow, Cap got his second alchemist finally.
Holy shit. He's actually been waiting for that for so long. And he still doesn't have his third
Yeah,
one.
I know. It's so bad. It's not even good. What does he remove here?
Is he going to sell his... Is he really going to go for the level 3 clock? I would be... Oh, he's not sure.
Take out Alk, I think.
I feel like I would sell my level 2 clock for the interest. I mean, are you really going to get a level 3 clock?
He's only 3
Seems
away.
pretty unlikely.
Oh, looks like there's a little server lag
going
there.
goblins
Hopefully that was
is
just a
why
hiccup.
I think it's okay.
Looks like, yeah, they all got hit by it.
Cap almost got
Oh.
rolled again, but the gyrocopter call down. It's a game changer. Maybe not enough for him to find the win here.
It did save him a lot of life, though.
Yeah.
In the boat.
Yeah, that is really unfortunate that he got hit by the same guy again. Like, look at all the people left in the game, and he got that one again.
Or did he lose to him twice in a row?
I think there was someone else first.
Super JJ is not Pimp Muckle.
Yeah, that would be giving him way too much credit.
Yes.
Well, then again, he is a 10%, so maybe not.
But no, can't confirm that is not Moonduck JJ. That's
Oh, that's actually a different Lena, isn't it? That's I think that's a separate 3 mage combo instead of the 6 mage. I think that was Crane instead. So they the 3 mage is really strong though. Like to have the 40% and then 6 is really hard to work. I know we have someone doing it, but you pretty much have to like get the ogre early on as your tank in order to pivot into that.
Yeah, that's the only way to make it really easy, I think. Because I've tried it other times where I didn't have ogres early. I tried to go mage later, and I just found that like I just didn't have enough tanky units, you know.
Yeah,
Well-
you can 3 mage with without ogre for sure, but when you're going for 6,
Jesus.
it's
He
That's
got
the
so
play.
crushed.
I
This
was
Cap
going to
can
switch
move.
off Cap, but given that this could be his last round, I think we're going to stay here for now. He got annihilated by Crane in that last turn, and now he's only
Yeah.
at 4%.
4% cap.
So
Where he's rolling for dear life.
this is big. This is big.
Oh, Dusa. I feel like he needs. What can he even do?
Should have been buying the Necrophosis.
Dude, he's given up on the Alks. He's like, get out of here, Alchemist. Oh, nope. Changes it up. Goes the Kunkka back in.
Yeah, Alk's out.
He gets a level 2 Disruptor, though, so this is pretty good. It's at least an improvement, but he will leave the Alk back in.
All right, the level 2 disruptor is pretty huge, and yeah, he's putting him in the forefront to see if he can get the stack storm off like right away. That might save him for if he runs into another one of these mages.
got
But
Orc
he
buff on
he
it,
was
too.
rolling on neutral round, which always feels kind of bad. But sometimes when you're like super low, you just don't have enough time.
Yeah.
So
Ooh, a Hyperstone. That's also pretty nice. I don't know if he has any other items to pair with it, but that always feels good.
now this again is the stressful situation of just like, like do I roll? Like if he runs into VSJ, he probably dies, right? But if he runs into one of the weaker players, he might live. But how much gold are you really gonna get?
He still has an item down as well, another robe.
What quick benefits can he even get here? I guess a level 2 Alk, right? That's the main thing he should be trying to find. But he's not going to roll right now.
Oh, he's rolling.
Oh, is he? It's kind of late.
Oh, he's rolling. He's got the Alk. He finds an Alk.
Dude, he doesn't have time, though.
He didn't have time. You're right. He
He
rolled
did
the
all his
Alk and then
items
couldn't
first.
get it out.
You got to roll before you do your items. Because you can do your items during the 5-second prep.
This is not
Or even
looking good
in the
for
middle of the
Cap
match.
here. The Disruptor gets doomed. Oh, no. Oh,
That's a
and he
GG.
suffers ultimate defeat from I Annihilate. So Capitalist will officially be our second player eliminated. That was a real heartbreaker. He finally gets the Alchemist at the end and can't even play it.
I
It
feel
was
like it
BSJ
wasn't gonna
who
work.
killed him. So that's
Yeah.
what got him.
He lost really bad, anyways. Oh, BSJ lost 2. Lost like
Wow.
15 health.
He lost pretty hard.
Yeah.
Oops.
Do you want to take us to BSJ stream now that our boy's dead?
Yes, we are going to switch over. Right now, we are looking at Super JJ
Okay,
back in
acceptable.
time. Looks like
Like,
he's got
I
a
feel like
beefy
Cap-
coddle there in the corner.
I feel like Cap got a little unlucky. I feel like we saw him get wiped like 2 or 3 times by the mage guy,
Yeah.
and he just got completely wrecked by the mage guy, like 2 or 3 rounds. He was like a comfortable, like, I don't know, 30 health above the other 2 people, but just like 2 or 3 times there where he just got stomped by mages. Maybe
I
there's
think
more.
his composition though, like he didn't really have damage.
Yeah. 4
Just like
goblins is
SF
not
was
very
kind of
good.
his only damage. I think he had some other tanky units and stuff, but SF's just like a one and done. Yeah, condolences, Cap.
It was a noble effort, but I don't know. So far, all of the alchemists that I have seen in this tournament, I would not be picking up alchemists right now. He just
Yeah.
He's so tempting though. He already had goblins, and then this guy rolls up and he's like, "Yo, you want more goblins? I can give you more goblins."
It's just so bad unless you put items on it. Genuinely, that's what it looks like. It's like actually a worthless hero without committing heavy items, and only then could it be good.
Damn.
Like it's
Danny's
got to be
still
buffed.
hanging in there at 2%. I see, trying to survive.
there's a death profit available for BSJ. Curious if he buys it here, and he
Yeah,
does.
see if he replaces his necro.
Very excited to see some death profit action.
Oh, why didn't he? He didn't do the ench play. Make your money. Double ench. BSJY. All right, he's just not going for it. He doesn't care about free money, apparently.
He's doing math right now, dude. Look at that expression. He is in the zone.
It's true. There's no time for the 1 gold. All right, so he keeps both, but he doesn't have warlocks, right? No.
I mean, he's close now.
That gives him undead bonus though, so he's got the minus armor going.
He just got slapped though. It's a minus 12.
Goodness gracious.
I mean, it's a mage comp with a level 2 Shadow Fiend. It's like, I also really like that he chose Morphling as one of his frontliners, because it's
I've
another
noticed a lot of
elemental
them
guy.
are doing that now.
And it's perfect, right? Like if it's a tiny only nukes 1 guy, but Morphling's ability is actually fantastic. If you guys have tried Morphling out, he's actually pretty solid.
Yeah,
Super low
Morph's really
cooldown
good.
AoE.
I agree.
So he gives
he's like-
elemental stone in the front.
It's like him and Tier are the only assassins that you feel like you can run without assassin bonus. Maybe Sand King as well, but Morphling, a lot of the top players put him in front as a tank, and then that way he gets the mana for his nuke, and then instantly he moves the backline. So then he tends to like take the attention off.
I like this
it's perfect.
Spread of units from BSJ here. He's going for like the arc strat.
He needs Naga bonus, I'm sure, is what he's hoping for,
Finds another
because he's
axe.
running into trouble.
It's a decent static storm, and I think he's going to be able to clean up Language Hacker pretty easily here. That's going to get Language Hacker pretty darn low. Maybe not.
He was leading for a long time in this game too.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I Annihilate has really hung in there, though. He is at 2%, hanging on by the skin of his teeth.
That's why he's Bishop 2, I guess.
Living.
BSJ still
Okay,
pretty
he's
comfortable.
ready to lose, dude. He's fine. He's like, you know what? Cap died. Bless you, Cap.
Yeah, it's basically a race not to lose, pretty
Yeah.
much. How do the rankings in the groups affect placement later on? Does it affect it at all?
So in the next round, round 3, it'll be places 4, 5, 6, 7 from groups A and B. So that's kind of like a lower bracket, if you will.
Yeah.
I see. That makes sense.
And then
So it
from
does
that,
matter.
only the top 2 go on to the next round. So top 3 in either group, you're secured into the finals. Top 2 from this loser bracket or lower round.
All right, let's see if he gets lucky with the items here.
His Sloan Druid and his Lycan didn't spawn units. It's pretty bad for him.
Yeah. Actually, the Death Prophet's really good against neutrals.
Yeah, she's actually doing insane damage. And with Medusa, that's actually such a sick combo, actually. Because Medusa...
Is it enough?
Oh, it was a sweater.
Oh, then no item. Doesn't even matter. That's the worst, dude.
Wow, that was actually so close.
Look at these Druid upgrades, though, dude. Is that a level 3? Yes,
Oh,
it is.
Shit. You did it, dude. That is the value play when you saved. Oh god, that feels so good. Holy shit, that is massive.
I think BSJ is just unstoppable here. A lot of people
All right,
left
so what does he have
alive,
left?
but
He's really close to a level 3 axe. That's probably what he's rolling for right now, and potentially level 3 necro, but that's going to be really far away. I wonder if he's thinking about replacing his Doom with Kunkka.
Does nobody rush to level 10 anymore? Like if you're winning by a lot and you have over 50 gold, don't you just save and like keep going for 10?
I don't know. I thought the same thing, but I've been watching a lot of auto chess streamers last night and this morning, kind of getting ready for this, and a lot of them roll pretty hard at level 9. I was surprised. Because to me, if you get to level 9 and you still have 50 gold, and if there's a lot of people left in the game, that gives me a higher chance of playing people that are shit. So I try and personally, like obviously I'm not that good, but I always try and hold for 10. But he's trying to get that Naga bonus still so that he can survive.
Maybe it's just they have better understanding of late game composition. So for me, I rely on like, oh, I'll just get more of the really good units late game.
Yeah.
But then the other times I'll like do super eco like that. And then I'll like look at the guy that's about to beat me. I'm about to get second place, and he's like level 8 or some shit. Sometimes I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it blows me away.
Again, don't have an overlay for these 720p streamers, but this is Super JJ. 1%. This is a big battle here, and it looks like he is going to survive. It's a big win for him, as now Michael Udall and Language Hacker have been eliminated. This one actually a little closer than I thought. This Druid is pretty big. Can the Coddle do it? No!
Oh my god.
That's actually going to be the end of him as well.
The bear, baby. Get him. Oh, look at him. Look how sad he is. So that, and Brain lives with 1. Man, Iron Island is still in. Danny, he's doing it.
Holy shit, dude. What a jump in rank. Like, he was like at 15% when everyone else is at like 30 or higher. And now he's top 3. That's good for him.
So now we are going to jump into the Crane stream again. Sorry, my 720p not quite great, but
it's not that bad. Consider me Twitch chat since I'm watching your stream. If anything, you're just changing scenes a little bit too rapidly is all.
Dragons definitely are incredibly strong. Like, one of my favorite things to do in this game is to get 2 level 2 Dragon Knights. I mean, ideally, sometimes you don't even want the 3rd, honestly. I mean, the Dragon Knight level 3 is fucking bonkers, but a lot of the times, by the time you get it, you really don't need it. Like, the 2 level 2s are just crazy. The splash damage. It feels like you just wipe their board.
It's like Razor, same thing. It's like you don't really want to upgrade them necessarily to a level 3. Or even like a Puck. It's a very similar principles. Anything that has crazy AoE like that. Oh, level 3 Lycan, that's not easy to do.
Ooh, double Coddle as well over here for Crane.
Yeah, I almost lost my game from leveling to 3 as well. That's why I know, because I put it to level 3 DK thinking it was going to be amazing, and then I was just like, oh, shit. This is actually like kind of bad, but then the synergy from my 10th unit carried it, so it was kind of fine. But
yeah, if you have three dragons already, that's probably not worthwhile. That's definitely one of the most powerful units in the game, without a doubt. It's like AoE physical damage, dude. When you can get AoE minus armor very easily with 2 undead.
All right, boys, big round here. Only 3 remaining. I Annihilate still alive. Is Crane going to be able to do this? He's up against BSJ. It's looking all right, but now the Stone Gaze. Dusa goes down. I think he's got the damage. This Coddle in the corner build, it's a little too much. Unless this Chain Frost, it's a Chain Frost for the ages. But nope, Coddle's there with a blast. Crane takes it.
Game is saved.
Coddle's definitely
that was pretty close.
The funniest hero, I think, in the game. Because you just don't really expect it. You're just like, oh, I'm dead. And all of a sudden it just comes and everything's gone. It's so funny.
He's like unplayable without CM, though. He feels so trash. He like can't get any mana without a CM on your board. I don't think I've ever seen someone run Coddle without her.
I've done it a couple
one
times.
Of those heroes I don't touch most of the time.
He still feels okay. I don't know.
Yeah, if you have a Void Stone or something, yeah, it's definitely true.
But again, you could say that about just about any hero.
Yeah, also true. Oh man, yeah, Doom level 3 is the truth. There's a couple of units that when you get to the level 3, you're just like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever.
Oh, I got a level 3 Terrorblade once. That shit was fucking insane. That was like before it got buffed too.
They're so satisfying.
Yeah, it would just like raid boss entire teams by itself because it had like 3k HP. It was so fun to watch.
Yeah, speaking of dragons, round 35 complete. No problem for Crane.
That was a good spread, or that would have been dangerous.
If that was me, I would have left them all in the corner, and they all just would have.
Yep.
And that's hard to do. It's hard to kill the dragon with all magic nukes.
What is he hunting for here? Another Coddle, I guess. Yeah.
Looks like he's upgraded his Lich.
Oh, a Lich. Go, go, go.
Level 2 Lich is pretty solid. See who he gets matched against. I Annihilate still alive on 2%. At this point, kind of playing for style points, I guess, and in-game rank. All three of these players will be in the final round.
Dude, Danny's gonna jump. He'll be
Ooh.
like Bishop 9 after this.
I annihilate. Just beat him. He stays alive.
So these lobbies still count for MMR, basically, right?
I think
That's
so.
how the in-house work, right?
Yeah.
Because it's all the same. It's all in houses for custom games.
Man, I thought he was gonna win that round. I genuinely, I was like, the Coddle Blasts were coming.
Okay.
Yeah, he is very scary. So who did BSJ? Oh, I didn't see who BSJ had on his board. It's interesting when sometimes you get to a point where like you win on your board and they win on their board, even in a 1v1.
Yeah.
Always funny.
And then it comes down to like positioning and stuff. So when you guys are ever playing, like you can, if you look at their positioning, sometimes it really helps to try and mirror. So if you have like a, if you want your anti-mage, for example, to hit a certain unit, you can do stuff like that where you just want to put them like right next to that unit that you specifically want. If they have it near the front line, like a lone druid or something, so that he can't summon, it can make a big difference.
Big chain frost in the back line here. The coddle corner strat still in full effect. One of them gets turned to stone, but the other still casting. Looking pretty good here. Handy victory. You handled him, dude. That was a really good spread.
It makes a lot of
dude.
It makes a lot of sense because like you do a lot of people are doing. I'm seeing these like 2 quad corners of 4 heroes.
Yeah.
So if you put that one tanky guy right in the front, they just jump in there, and then it keeps your quad corners perfectly lined up. You'll like crush any melee heroes in the middle and just blast both backlines. I got to do this spread a lot more. I'm really bad at placement. That's easily my weakest point of the game, other than trying to build everything level.
I think it's the hardest too because it's all reactionary based on what other people are doing in your game. There's no like set rubric of how you should position your pieces every time.
Oh, Nile did get level 10, by the way.
I wonder if level 3 Coddle's worth it. Because it goes to 600. Because he's sitting with 2 level 2s right now.
Oh.
Damage scaling? 4, 5, 6?
I think it goes 350 or 300, 450, 600. So he would go from 900 total damage to 600 total damage. But you get another unit a slot. But I think it might be similar to the Dragon Knight level 2 where it's not going to be worth it, I don't think. And it's kind of like a backup system with the way he has them positioned too, right?
Yeah, no matter
got, like,
which
one on
way.
each side.
Because like if it's on one side and it gets disrupt ulted, or if it gets doomed or something.
Yeah.
Well,
There
we're
goes
gonna
Danny, though.
Go back in
BSJ
time
took him
here.
down.
I
Nope.
Annihilate has been eliminated. And this
Still
was
incredible though.
his final setup. It was a pretty sick run.
Yeah.
He
He did his best.
He was in last place, the fastest, and then somehow still made it all the way there.
That's the Dragons, baby.
Oh, he does have dragons. Okay, yeah. I hate when you go dragons, but like 2 of your dragons are level 1. That's when it doesn't quite work. When you have 3 level 2s like this, it's excellent.
It's basically useless without Dragon Knight level 2 as well. Dragon Knight level 1 is really bad.
Back into real time here on the BSJ cam. Only 2
I would say
remaining.
he's probably one of the worst 4 units at level 1. Maybe Necrophos is worse.
I guess that's true. I was comparing him to like he's like kind of similar to Terrorblade.
We got a winner, boys. It's BSJ. So the Dota boys have come in full polarizing force. We've got Bulldog and BSJ as our top 2 and Cap and Toby as our bottom 2. Wow, what a storyline has turned out there.
Can we just first of all clarify what the percentage of Dota player invites are in this tournament compared to non-Dota player?
I think it's 7
isn't
and
it?
9. It was supposed to be 8 and 8, but that last Dota slot ended up going to the Heroes of the Storm player. So
Gotcha.
I think he plays Dota too, though. He's like 6K.
So he was sort of like a hybrid. Yeah, he's a Dota player, but you know.
That's good.
So it's
It's
pretty
been fun.
even. That was the goal, was to try to go 50-50, but
wow.
you know.
So highlight of the first 2 rounds, Bulldog showing up. Damn.
Round 2, Annihilate definitely had the most fun to watch performance. I guess
Also true,
going all
also
the way
true.
down to low HP and then coming back. I mean, we didn't get to track his progress, so maybe he was fully econing on purpose, but everything worked out.
He's not
good. I
streaming.
think what really helped him actually was the fact that he went Knights and he was against there was a lot of mage decks. I think like Knights are one of the few lineups that is actually good against both damage types, physical and magical. So if you have Night Bones at the right time, it works really good against mage stuff.
All right. So up next, our 3rd round. Then after that will be the finals. determine the winner. So we are going to cut to this overlay where we at again. I know it's a little small and difficult to read, but we are now here. Loser A plus loser B. So it is going to be the 4 players that were in place 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th in Group A and Group B. And coming out of this one, only 2 will make it to the final. So this is a really big round. 6 players will be going home early.
What should I do if I'm interested in sponsoring or playing, though? Should I contact you?
That was actually not intentional. That's just a web page capture, and that happens to be where.
Oh.
But